Hi, good morning. I am Jessa Makatigib. My assigned topic is under the components of special education, which is accommodations and curricular modification. So first, let us define what is accommodations. So what is accommodation? Accommodation affect the way a student access the curriculum. Yes, accommodation, let us highlight the words student access the curriculum. Yes, accommodation do not change the curriculum. Accommodation changes how a student access information, participate in school activities, and demonstrates learning. Just like for example, if I were a math teacher, then I have to give my students math problem from 1 up to 10. So if I have 42 students and one of them is student with disability, so I have to make a strategy on how to deal with them. Just like for example, giving extended time. So if tagaan ako sila og math problem 1 up to 10, so kato nga student nako with disability is ako or siyang giles like 1 up to 5 ra iya, and different sila og kanang alam sila like for example sa students nako without disability is kanang like tag 2 digits nga number like 20 plus 10. Then sa ako ang student with disability is ako siyang gipales like 2 digits, ako siyang partneran og or 20 plus 2 balit duha ka digit is adan nako siya or minusan og isa ka digit, like ako siyang hatagan og less activity or problem. Another is that kanang preferential setting. Yes, of course, students bana with disability and students without disability kailangan sila komportable sa ilahang gilingkuran para sila komportable if ever na kay activity nga pahimuon nila. And okay, that's it. So accommodations can be made volume of work. Yes, you as a teacher, if you are handling students with disability, so dapat imong gi-adjust dapat mag-adjust ka sa imong gihatag nga work. Like sa kato akong example a while ago, extra time. Yes, kailangan pud nimo siya hatagan og extended time. Just like what I have said or what I have mentioned a while ago nga kanang wala day ko ka-mention ka ganina. So extended time or extra time, dapat you as a teacher kanang imo silang hatagan just like for example, katulad Japan nga example, if I were a math teacher and then nihatag ko nila og math problem. So kato nga students without disability, if ganahan ko kana nga problem akong gihatag nila 1 up to 10 is mahuman nila 10 minutes. So kato nga ako ang student with disability, even though lesser ang akong gihatag nga activity niya, so ako pa Japon na siyang hatagan og kuan ako pa Japon na siyang hatagan og extra time to complete or to accomplish the kuan task nga akong gihatag niya. Then output expectation. Yes, just like for example, hatagan nimo silang assignment. Assignment like kanang pa-drawing nimo silang shape and then cut it, butangan og color, something like that. Dayon, yes. Okay, lastly, support. Yes, of course, you as a teacher, you must be there as their facilitator. You must give your full support to achieve their goals and to meet their needs of yours, meet the needs of your students. Mo na ni siya kanang if kanang muhatag if ang school is naapoy mga activities something like that, so you as a teacher kanang mo kuan kanila og activities nga kanang compatible pud sa ilahang nga kapasidad or ilahang nga ability sa students with disability. Okay, next. So let us proceed to modification. What is modification? Modification directly alters the material or curriculum. A change in curriculum of what is being taught and what a student is expected to learn and demonstrate. So unlike sa accommodation nga wala siya ga change og curriculum, kani nga modification is ga change di siya sa curriculum. So a change in curriculum of what is being taught and what a student is expected to learn and demonstrate. Just like for example, removing a difficult question on test. It altered the test materials. Yes, because modification allow to reduce kanang questions, difficult questions. Like if kana nga question is the child find it difficult to answer, so you as a teacher dapat less nimo ang question, like lahi ra siya sa question sa mga students without disability, kay ang student with disability kanang need na siya guidance or assistance nga kanang para kahinay-hinay siya og anang manaay knowledge. Just okay, let's put a scenario like this, kanang mo magpa-spelling dayon instead of kanang magpa-spelling ka sa imong mga students, instead nga nang katong imong student with disability is hatagan nimo papilo nimo siya spelling, imo na lang nang siyang hatagan og words with meaning and then og mga keywords. Katong uban is kanang more right good sila words nga kanang imong gipa-spelling. So that's example of modification. Educators clarify curriculum modification as a type of educational strategy. In this regard, educators have to be aware of the students' individual traits when they're planning the class methodology, content, and assessment. Yes. Muna siya akong giingon nga, if you were a teacher, kailangan kang makabalo og unsay nang capability or unsay abilidad sa imong nga student, like unsay anang what your student is capable of. Like for example, if that student of yours if specific student of yours is na siya difficulty in writing, you as a teacher na ka nga guide, you are there to facilitate your student, you are there to assist them, like kanang if that student of yours is having difficulty in writing, so you allow her or him nga mogamit og computer, laptop. Then kana pong like for example speed or like kanang bungol amang inana, kanang mogamit kag mga sign language, kana mong diff or anang speed inana is kanang makabalo na sila through sign language, your body movement, facial expressions. Yes, daghang strategy nga magamit nimo in teaching students with disability. Okay, before that, I have a saying that there is no one selfless because every child is unique. Even though even though they have disability. Yes. Kabantay mo nga ang mga student with disability is mga talented. Like katong nihatag si ma'am nato og kanang atong sa FB page nga kanang mag-search tag kanang mga tawo nga with disability nga na successful. Kay more on people with disability mangud is kanang mga talentado gud silang pagkatawo. Like katong si Sir Neil katong dili atang mahiskit ana. Okay, no one should be discriminated against no matter their differences or abilities. Yes. We don't have the right to judge or discriminate students with disability. Kaya wa ta kabalo, kita nga hanang kompleto og panghuna-huna, kompleto og like kompleto nang with arms, with legs, makakita ta, makadungog. is malupigan pa ta nila in the future, like kanang ikaw gasalig ka abi kay kumpleto ka inana, and then hanang dili ka wala kay dili ka mag hard wala kay hard work inana, then ang katong imuha nga gidiscriminate nga anang naay disabled siya is na waka kabalo kanang puhon nanang makuana siya ma successful, may mo na siyang engineer, future architect, something like that. So we each one of us has have no right to judge people kanang people with disability, because wala ta kabalo puhon dili na sila mo I mean, okay, disability no disability doesn't matter kung unsa ka klase pagkatao, as long as naa kay guts nga mo achieve sa imong goals in life, so ma-achieve ra na nimo. That's all.